In a quiet, misty village nestled among towering trees, there lived a tiny mouse named Milo. He was small, fast, and agile, always darting through the fields and barns. But there was one thing that bothered him. He was lonely. Milo longed for a friend, someone to share his adventures with. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Milo was out searching for his evening snack when he heard something soft and helpless, a faint mewing. Curiosity sparked within him, and he followed the sound into the shadowy corner of the barn. There, tucked beneath a pile of hay, was a tiny, trembling kitten, no older than a few weeks. It had fur as white as snow and eyes that sparkled like the night sky, but it was scared, hungry, and alone. The kitten looked up at Milo with pleading eyes, its little body shivering from the cold. Milo's heart swelled with compassion. He knew he couldn't leave the poor thing out there to suffer. Though small and fragile himself, Milo made a promise. He would help. With his quick little paws, Milo rushed to the barn, where he gathered soft hay to create a cozy bed. He also found a bowl of milk left out for the farm animals and carefully carried it to the kitten. The milk was a little too much for the tiny creature, but it was a start. He sat beside the kitten, softly chirping comforting words, and stayed with it all night, keeping it warm and safe. Days passed, and the bond between Milo and the kitten, whom he named Whiskers, grew stronger. Milo taught Whiskers how to sneak around the barn, find the juiciest crumbs, and avoid the grumpy old farm dog. Every day they grew braver together. Milo was small, but in that moment he felt like a giant, a protector. One day, as the sun rose over the village, a couple came searching for their lost kitten. When they found Whiskers, safe and sound in Milo's care, they couldn't believe their eyes. They had never imagined that a tiny mouse could be such a hero. They thanked Milo, who looked up at them with his bright, tiny eyes, knowing deep down that true strength doesn't come from size. It comes from the heart. From that day on, Milo and Whiskers became inseparable. They roamed the fields together, finding joy in their friendship and proving that no matter how small you are, you can still make the biggest difference.